Hey everyone, Colin here, and wanted to give you this update on Bitcoin Cash. Truly exciting times. Congratulations to those of you who are subscribed to my videos because you would have gotten all of my updates. I was telling you about Bitcoin Cash really from the time we were around here, just around 400 bucks or so. As you can see today, we went up to just about $1,200. So that's around 200% so far since January 25th. But the really exciting stuff happens now because, as you'd have seen from my video that I posted either yesterday or the day before, I said Bitcoin Cash, the train is leaving the station. And I posted this right around here when we were breaking out from this previous level, major level of resistance at around $750. And sure enough, we broke through it, and we headed right up, going up over 50% in the last, I think in the last 24 hours actually. Yeah, in the last 24 hours, let's see. Okay, on the daily chart, sorry, in the last 3 days. So in the last 3 days, we went up over 50% on that one. So that was a really good trade. I also did a leverage trade on that. Sorry, by the way, guys, if you like the content that I'm sharing, please make sure that you give the video a thumbs up and share it as well, and leave a comment. Okay, that really helps YouTube know that you like this type of content. All right. So another next critical phase, guys, is that right now we are above the 0.23 on the Fibonacci level, right? And you may wonder, why did we stop right here at just shy of $1,200? Well, remember, as I always say, the past helps predict the future. So if we look in the past, let's look left, we see right over here at around the same level, around $1,200, it was very significant. We had a touch point here, touch point here, touch point here, another one here, another one here, here, here. I mean, this is crazy. Here, I mean, literally, we probably have at least 10 different touch points at this $1,200 level. So that tells us that that's a very significant level, guys. Where we are right now, it's very significant. So there's no wonder we got a rejection. Let's zoom in on the smaller time frames. Still getting green candles, but there's no surprise that we got that rejection here, and we've retraced. We actually went as low as 1,030. So from 1169 down to about 1,030, roughly 10%. That's not that big of a pullback, technically speaking. So what we want to see, let's go into what we want to see right now, okay? What we really want to see is we want Bitcoin Cash to stay above this level. We want to see Bitcoin Cash do that. Stay above this level, do some consolidation. Okay, if we can consolidate here for a few days. This weekly candle, as a matter of fact, let's see, the weekly candle, we still have 2 days and 2 hours remaining on this weekly candle. So it's going to be very important how this weekly candle closes. Worst case scenario that I see would be if we ended up coming down to somewhere around here between $830 to $890, somewhere around there. That's what I see as a worst case scenario. But if it does dip there, you buy the dip, because this is the time. Okay. This is the time. So big things happening for Bitcoin Cash. I just had to share this with you guys so that I could give you an update on it. And that's what we'll be looking at. Okay, so we want to see how this weekly candle closes. And then of course, once we finally blast through this $1,200 level, the next big one is up here, right at $1,766. $1,766. Once we get through that, right, the 0.5 level, there's not a ton of resistance here at the 0.5 level on the Fibonacci, surprisingly. There is, I mean, we'll get maybe a tiny rejection, one or two of them maybe, but there's not a whole lot of resistance there at that 0.5 level. But I'll tell you where we'll find it, right around here at the 618. So between 2640, so between 20, give or take 10%, right? So between the 2640 to 2800 level, somewhere in here is going to be, I think, our nice rejection level. Funny how I'm using those two words together, but it's healthy. Corrections are healthy. But make no mistake about it, Bitcoin Cash is it's on its way back to its all-time high. This is where we're heading, okay? This is where we are heading, without a doubt, okay? Some of you all also wanted me to take a quick look at Litecoin. So if we take a quick look over on Litecoin. All right, so we knew this was coming as well. Litecoin is, I think, the fourth coin now, I think, in the race to complete its all-time high cycle. Not quite there yet, but it is going to get there. It is going to go there. I mean, we don't have much further left. It's pretty much just about $60, and Litecoin would have reached its all-time high. Okay, so once again, look at the pattern. Well, this is just a huge W, right? Some people also call it a double bottom, right? But this was a huge W, right? Which is a breakout, a bullish pattern. And on our first call, what you normally do is, if you look at this W, we look at the neckline, right? Which would have been right here at $145. We can take our trend line. Let me go ahead and pull up this trend line here. From the neckline, let's just draw, get the trend line out. We draw a line straight down, and I'm drawing it here because this is actually both points. We had our bounce from both of these points on the double bottom, right? And when we do a measured move, we take this, we can move this to the top of the neckline. The neckline we could do right here, like that, right? And we would have seen from that breakout pattern that once we broke out of this neckline, out of this W, right, we came down a little bit, probably to wipe out some longs, but nevertheless we made our way up. And see, this will actually give you the top of this particular move, which was about $259. And if we look right, look at this, right? We came up here exactly to the top of this move, right? So this was, breaking this neckline was a huge sign of a further move up, and that's exactly what we did. So again, Litecoin isn't quite done yet. Let's see how this weekly candle closes, but it's going to head to its all-time high. And what you can normally expect when something reaches its all-time high, you can normally expect like a 30% retracement. If we did a 30% retracement, let's see where that would take us. Somewhere down here. So it would take us somewhere down to $250 or something like that. Yeah, somewhere around $250 would be like close to a 30% rejection. But that's what's been happening. I mean, take a look at what happened to Ethereum. Take a look at what happened to Cardano. This is what happens when you get to This all-time high is what sent us screaming down. I mean, think about it. This is how powerful this level was. It sent us down from $366. Let's measure that, shall we? Down to here, 93%. So do you think that's a significant level? Definitely. Now, do you think that we're going to break through that level on the first try? No way. No, it doesn't happen. Something with that amount of strength, you can't break through it on your very first try. It doesn't happen. Okay? So that's what you can also expect for Litecoin. And I shared, of course, a little bit early on Bitcoin Cash. So exciting things and exciting times. Until next time, everybody, take care.